Sparring can be very stressful and daunting, but it can also be fun and a great time spent learning and growing. But this depends on how you're doing it and what skills you've been sharpening to become better at it. First off, I truly believe you need to spend more time light sparring. This is the only way to get as many hours as possible, taking impact and giving contact in a way that can keep you doing it more frequently. But beyond more time sparring, there are drills or ways of doing it that can help build instincts, timing, and just a better overall experience for you when sparring. So you'll grow more comfortable, confident, and hopefully have some fun. Okay guys, listen up. So you're not, this is just keeping you guys attached, right? We're not going full contact, stay light, okay? But now you gotta move. You stay attached to this person.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So it's close combat here. Make sure you're throwing like hooks, uppercuts, and moving your head too, because you can't run too far, right? Yeah. Another thing you can do is if you pull back, you can pull that person towards you. So you gotta be ready for that contact, yes, all right? It's a good drill for
staying on the rope.
Right, boxing in that, fighting in that phone booth, right? Boxing close and staying attached, because this is the distance we fight at. We're walk-up fighters, so we stay in your face, right? But you can pull back and throw long punches, right? And learn to angle off when that person is trying to stay towards you, right? We got to learn how to fight like this. It's easy when we have a lot of open space to move more than we should. You understand? All right, touch and go. So this drill is about foot movement. You definitely want to be standing still when you're on a band like this, right? So then it's about hitting and exiting, coming back in. It gets a little messy sometimes, but it's a good drill. Like take a hard shuffle to the right. Yeah, see? It'll pull them. There, yeah. Good. Good. Track him. And Mike, now you can lean back sometimes too, right? Like keep changing your range in and out. Yeah, see? Good. Okay. All right, let's go. We're in, we're out. Side to side. Right. Good. Use your movement. How do you stay this close to someone and fight? Right? Exactly. Time. Take those bands off. So what we're doing is it forces us to stay right in front of our opponent, right? So how do you fight this close? There's sweeps and there's clinches, right? But we want to strike in here, okay? So we take the clinch out and we really have to look for our strikes and fight this close. You can't run, right? Your movements have to be subtle. You can step to the left, you can step to the right. Sweeps are there, exactly. This is fighting range. This is the impact zone. But we're not in the safety zone where you step too far away and you have to come forward to strike you, or you have to go forward to strike your opponent. We're right here where we both can land, right? So now you gotta really fight, right? This is a really good drill. Because when you have a lot of space, especially when you have a big mat space and your people aren't sparring in a ring, they're running around too much, there's a lot of evasion, more footwork than there should be. I mean, footwork's good, that's your first line of defense. But this really forces people to fight. And you just keep the contact minimal. Really teach my students to stay attached to their opponent. It's what we call walk-up fighting or pressure fighting. So this is a good way to get people used to fighting like that. Like taking one step back and circling, not running back or circling, just excessive, maybe sometimes unnecessary footwork. Right? Where you got your dancing shoes on and you're just moving more than you should. You can stay in front of someone and fight them, but you have to get used to seeing what that's gonna look like and feeling it. This is again a great drill for that. Nice, Mike. I mean, we use this at my gym for boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai. Like right now, we have one of our fighters getting prepared for a boxing match, so he's boxing. And the other team member just has to adjust. He was doing Muay Thai a minute ago, but now he has to adjust to boxing. Then we go down to this drill, which is just a dot, right? Now, we use this only for boxing. We don't really, or to work our, our hands. We don't really use this for like kickboxing or Muay Thai to work our kicks. Because you can't really keep your foot on the dot if you're kicking and stuff. So it's really about fighting in close from a boxing perspective. Just staying in here, right? It really forces the action. It forces you to kind of, get used to seeing what happens this close and how you can defend yourself. You have to fight. But again, make sure you have partners you can trust. There has to be confidence that you're not going to get hurt doing drills like this. That you have teammates who'll take care of you, right? And you have to be sure that you're going to take care of your teammates, or no one's going to want to train with you, right? Don't be a brute. We can all benefit. Just again, register when they touch you. Again, you see how it really forces them to use their footwork in close. Now, realistically, this is just for boxing and maybe kickboxing, but from a Muay Thai perspective, obviously, if we were this close, the clinch would come into play. But it's still good, even if you just do Muay Thai, it's still good, teaching you again how to move, right? How to move your feet, how to move. Start from the bottom, move your feet, move your body, move your arm, parry with your hands, move your head. Okay? It really forces you to try different things, or you're just going to get touched a lot. Again, safety first, right? Look, they're not hurting each other. It's all control.
So those are some drills you could use to change up your training. This will help develop your skills and improve your movement and instincts for sparring. Again, light or tech sparring is the key to success, not only for these drills, but in general for striking. When I was in Thailand, we sparred every day in every class, but it was light technical sparring, so we could work on our movements and our combos, sharpen our weapons, and improve our instincts for fighting. I always tell my students, if you can't do it slow, you can't do it fast. So stop trying to show us how fast and strong you are and work on the technique. Then you can add your speed and strength back in later. Just think about this. What if you don't have your speed or power, like when you get tired or when you're getting outclassed? Then what do you have? You have your fundamental techniques and your instincts. What do those look like? Remember guys, go slow before you go fast.